Hello. Oh, what a lovely thing to already see some familiar friends in the chat. Thank you for coming along this morning, this afternoon, wherever you are. Definitely some of you, I know it's morning, so thanks for maybe sharing your breakfast with me. That's a really lovely thing. So I'm tuning in from Glasgow in Scotland to you, which is the west coast of Scotland. And I'm just going to be sharing some original songs, but also some arrangements of some British Isles folk songs with you. And generally just having a bit of a chat, saying hello. And we've got sunshine here in Glasgow today, so it means lots of people are outside doing sort of activity. So earlier today we had some very, very loud, I think someone's sanding floorboards nearby. So we've actually edited some more videos in case we need to insert them in. So that's a heads up that there might be some ambience to join us today. So we'll see how that goes. I'm just going to... So, yeah, I might also improvise to that lovely hum that we had as well, because that's something I've done at festivals before, sort of sung along with the generator. But I'm going to start off with Sally Gardens, which is a favourite of mine. And for those of you who don't know and weren't here on Wednesday, Sally means willow, which is a lovely tree that we have here, and I think in a number of countries. That actually has lots of different forms, but when I think of this song, I think of the ones with the really long branches that are by rivers and have a beautiful movement to them. And yeah, it's part of the imagery that accompanies me in this song. Down, 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 Sally Garden, my love and I would meet. She passed the Sally Gardens with little snow white feet. Down by the Sally Garden, my love and I would stand, and on my leaning shoulder she laid her snow white hand. Down. She passed the Sally Gardens with little snow white feet. She bid me take love easy as the leaves grow on the trees. But I, being young and foolish, with her would not agree. In a field by the river, my love and I would stand, and on my leaning shoulder she laid her snow white hand. She bid me take love easy as the grass grows on the whiz. But I was young and foolish, and now I'm full of tears. I'm full of tears. I'm full of tears. Thank you. That song is an arrangement of an already arranged version, and I just want to kind of highlight the fact that it was an arrangement of a piece by Rebecca Clark, who was a 20th century female composer. And I think I first started singing that song when I was about 12. Yeah, I just fell for it. right away. Even though I'd been singing the other version before, it kind of usurped it in the way that songs do when you come across another version of them. So this next song is something, again, that I came across a bit later, and it's been done by many different people, but I first heard it sung a cappella, and in a lovely place in the West Country in Somerset, here in England. Not here in England, in Britain, down in England. And it was sung by a really lovely storyteller. And she just did it so well that I fell for it straight away and thought, I want me some of that. So this is A Blacksmith Courted Me. Thank you for the clap, clap. Thank you, Kyla. It's nice to see people in the chat getting some claps. Alex, I've totally done the festival generator drone songs too. Yeah, I had to do a set, and it was we were in this tent for the whole thing, and actually what I was there to do, which is something that I sometimes do, is I work with contemporary dancers, and I do live soundscapes for them, improvised. And so actually in that instance it worked quite well, because every improv I did, I sort of built into whatever music I could hear on another stage, which was quite a fun exercise actually. It was turned into a bit of a game, just for me. I don't think anyone else probably noticed, but I loved it. It was a challenge. Hello, Tom. Lovely to have you here. You join us just in time for A Blacksmith Courted Me. Blacksmith courted me 9 months and better. He fairly won my heart, wrote me a letter with his hammer in his hand. He looked quite clever, and if I were with my love, I'd live forever. Oh, but where has my love gone, with his cheeks like roses and his big black billycock gone, decked round with primroses? I fear the scorching sun might shine and burn his beauty, and if I were with my love, I'd do my duty. Strange news has come to town, strange news is carried, strange news flies up and down, that my love is married. I wish them both much joy, though they can't hear me, and if I were with my love, I would do my duty. Oh, what did you promise me when you you'd marry me and not deny me. If I said I'd marry you, it was only for to try you. So I'll bring your witness, love, and I'll not deny you. No witness have I, none save God Almighty, and may He reward you well for the slighting of me. Her lips grew pale, and upon it made her poor heart tremble, to think she loved a one, and he proved deceitful. A blacksmith courted me 9 months and better. He fairly won my heart, wrote me a letter with his hammer in his hand. He looked quite clever, and if I were with my love, I would live forever. Thank you. Yeah, I love that song. I'm actually going to flip now to a track that we recorded out the back here. So I live in a tenement. Tenements are old red sandstone buildings it's kind of synonymous actually with Glasgow. In particular, I think they also have them in Edinburgh. And it used to be that a whole big family would live in these one bedroom flats. And there are cupboards. These flats are full of cupboards, and all of the cupboards would have had drop-down beds in them, where people would have come out and slept in them. But we're very lucky here that we have a shared garden with our neighbours. And they put up with me singing in the garden from time to time. So I sent out a message, because we have a WhatsApp group, the neighbourly WhatsApp group, and said, I'm going to go down and do some videos, because we had a really beautiful, very cold night. So this is a film, and it's the song Opium and Smoke, which is the second song on my album.
Opium and smoke, velvet chairs, wooden legs, silk embroidered flowers on my naked breast. I wait in the dark, for someone to comfort me. I hold out my hand and hope you'll come to me. And in the night better days to come, and still I want you to be an honest man. I wait in the dark for someone to comfort me. I hold out my hands and hope you'll come to me. And in the night I'm so cold, I'm so cold. No, I've been cold. Oh, we were cold. And I do not know where you roam, and with your cold, cold cash I see how small I am, and in your vacant eyes I know what I'm worth. And I do not know where you roam.
Hello, welcome back. It's quite an interesting experience having people watching a video with me in it and not being there. Thank you for your comments. Yeah, the fire. It's all thanks to Mr. Jedediah, who is my partner in crime, who helps me with creative partners. Yeah, I think it was a stroke of creative genius on his part, and also the help of the fog. So foggy. It was so foggy. So damp. But we got there in the end, and it was quite a... So I sent out this message thinking, kind of a please don't come and shout at me because I'm singing message, but do let me know if it's a problem. And then we had a neighbour later on who I think just wanted to come out for a chat. She was taking her bins out. So that was quite... It's always fun when you're in the middle of a creative endeavour with a limited time frame and someone wants to come and have a chat. But we did very well. And we got some work done, so that was good. And that's part of living in a communal space. So this next song I'm going to sing is something a little bit different. It's a brand new song. I suppose my first official performance was on Wednesday. And still got a few kinks, but we're getting there, and it's nice to gig new material. And I had the pleasure of being on a songwriting week last week, so it's nice to share a bit of the work that happened at that time. And it was just a privilege to spend time with other musicians, writing material and being set tasks. Yeah, so this is an under 30 word song, and I think none of the songs I've sung so far have had under 30 words. I'm not sure if any of the others do either. Probably not. And this is called Hide in Me. Hide in me and I'll hide in you. 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 Dance, 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 my child, child, child. Hide in me and I'll hide in you. Cold your heart, heart, heart. Hide in me and I'll hide in you. 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 Call, call, call to home, home, home. Hide in me and I'll hide in you. Dare, dare, dare to drum, drum, drum. Hide in me and I'll hide in you. Hide in me and I'll hide in you. Hide in me and I'll hide in you. Thank you. I told the story of this song the other day. I think some of you were definitely here to hear that. So the background of that story is that my sister was given a very shiny plastic red and blue drum, and she's 3 years older than me, and at the time I was somewhere under the age of 3. I should probably find out the factual details on that. And I just fell in love with this drum, and I was categorically told not to touch the drum. And I found out where it had been stored. I obviously saw somehow, being quite small, I must have been watching, being told, don't touch it, and it being put somewhere in a cupboard. And then I went and found the drum, and my memory is a very happy one. Before the disaster struck, of me in a cupboard playing a drum, which sounds like a good thing to do. I think we could all do with that. I dear me, sadly, in my total excitement and enthusiasm, wrote through what would have been, I suppose, the plastic skin of the drum. And dear me, there were some consequences. And but the song is about just, I don't know, keeping on going, even if your enthusiasm may lead you to places of discomfort, I think is maybe the story. But don't break other people's things, because that's not good. I've hopefully learned that lesson. But yeah, just be brave and follow your enthusiasm. I think that's certainly what I try to do, which is easier said than done sometimes. So I'm going to go back to the loop pedal and remove my guitar. Sit over there. I know the drum song for Don't Touch the Drum! I'm interested to see how that song emerges, and if it might be a bigger bigger drum theme within it. We'll see. So this is another old traditional, which I've been singing for a long time, and it's been sung by lots of different people, and I'm sure it always will be. And it's not one that I'm willing to not sing, even though it's sung a lot, because I love it. So you'll know when you hear. You know, Kyla, that would have been a great idea, buying a new piece for the drum. Yeah, maybe I should buy her a symbolic drum now. I'll see how that goes down. Maybe not. She's an interior designer, so I don't think she'd appreciate a plastic drum. I would. I think it'd be quite cool. But yeah, but that would have been sensible, Kyla. Cheeky. I'm laughing too much now. My young love said to me, my mother won't mind, and my father won't slight you for and she went away from me, and this she did say, it will not be long, love, till our wedding day. She went away from me, and she moved through the fair, and fondly I watched her move here and move there, and then she went homeward with one star away, as the swan in the evening moves over the bay. Last night she came to me, she came softly in, so softly she entered, her feet made no din. She laid hand on me, and this she did say, it Thank you. Couldn't help doing a sneaky little add-on at the end there. Yeah, that's a lovely song. Again, there's just loads of imagery that comes when I think of that story. I love her feet came softly, and just that thing of when you enter a bedroom when someone's sleeping and you walk in, and that kind of gentle quality of being in a sleeping space is a very particular thing, which I think is beautifully captured in that song. I'm going to go to another video, and this is in my local. We're very lucky here. We live. Thank you. Oh, welcome, Dre. Hello. Thank you. We live right next to an arboretum, so a place full of trees. And I often wander there. And it has a beautiful bridge that runs over it that was built somewhere, I think maybe 1902, 1903. And it's red sandstone again, really, really high arches and quite narrow walkways that you go through on either side. So there's a pathway either side of the river, and then the main arc of the bridge covers the river. And sometime last spring, the river was low enough to actually go underneath. So I'm going to show you now some of the fun that I had in the river. Hello, back again. I'm not in the river anymore. I quite like to be. It's a lovely place to be. I don't know what you made of that. I'm really looking forward to the river being low again, so we can wade back in. There were wellies involved. Actually, yeah, a lovely neighbour gave me hers, so that was really brilliant. So now I'm just ready to wade in any time. And I've been wanting to do, in the parts of the bridge that aren't underwater, a sort of a concert there would be a really lovely thing, once that's allowed again. So I've been playing with the idea of what that might be like. We would need quite a lot of organisation, seeing as we're in Scotland. But we're all covered by a bridge, so it's quite good. So maybe if everyone can fit in space, we're talking maybe quite far in the future, because we'd all need to fit in. But maybe, you know, an intimate gig of like 10 people, and that would be lovely, because the acoustics are just a beautiful thing. There's something about responding to the space that you're in that I really like doing. I like doing that when I write music, and I love doing that when I improvise as well, because each space is different, and the same as each audience is different. And that's part of performing for me and writing. So it's lovely to know that people are on the other end of the camera there, kind of, it's like I can almost see you. So thanks for being here. So this next song is called Father, Father, and it's the first track on my album, Love and Gold. And it's quite an oldie. It's probably the oldest song that I still gig. Lots of the others have been booted out along the way. But here it is. Father, Father, come on and tell me what to do with my life. Father, Father, come on and tell me what to do with my life. I've been walking for what seems so long. I've been walking for what seems so long. Father, Father, come on and help me, or give me a reason to hold on. Please surround me, oh, and enfold me in your arms, Lord. These days are long. I've been yearning for what seems so long. I've been yearning for what seems so long. Each day that I am wandering, I look for a reason, I look for a sign in the mirror. I see before me tired eyes, a sad, sad heart. I've been lonely for what seems so long. I've been lonely for what seems so long. Take away my fear and loathing, all my sadness for those who have gone. Give me hope, Lord, and keep my vision with the grace to pass on. I've been scared, Lord. I've been scared, Lord. was a song that was written around a time in life. I hope people haven't experienced that time, but it's funny how it seems to happen, that people tend to die in waves, which is maybe something lots of people, I'm not talking within the pandemic, but in life. It's funny how certain things kind of clump together in terms of tragedy. And a really good friend of mine's dad died, and that song was kind of written at that time, and I lost another friend who was a fellow composer. We got up to lots of mischief together, and actually wrote an album of work together that I'm yet to release, so that's on my list of things to do this year. And I suppose I was in a space of sort of looking for something, not quite sure what at that time, in that kind of hungry, searching space. But it's interesting to sing it in a sort of retrospective way, and actually not being there anymore, which is a lovely thing, the gift of time. So I'm wondering, I'm looking at the time, I've got another 3 songs on my set list. I think we can do it. So we're going to pop back to another video by the fireside, and this is Black is the Colour.
Is the color of my true love's face. His face is white, and the wondrous fair, the purest eyes, the bravest hands. I love my love, whereon he stands. I love my love, and where he knows. I love the ground whereon he goes, and if my love no more I see, my life would quickly fade away. I love my love, I love my love, I love my love, I love my love. Oh, it's gone too out of tune. Guitar's gone so out of tune. No. Damn it. That's going quite well.
Hello again, back from that track, which, we just, again, another foggy moment, couldn't resist. I think I've just let out in the chat that I'm a bit of a birder, which maybe I shouldn't have. I don't really know anything. But I can be seen from time to time just staring at a bush. Just maybe. Not even in a park. Like, it could be a street. It could be someone's front garden. And I walk past and I'm like, oh, I hear a nice bird. I'll just have a look. And then I just stare. And I suppose, actually, that makes me really aware of my privilege, because not everyone could just stand outside someone's front door for kind of 5 to 10 minutes staring at what looks like possibly in the front window. But actually, I'm just staring at the bush. So, anyway, not sure why I'm sharing that fact, other than just let you know I'm a little bit odd. But I think that's a good thing. I think it's lovely to be able to, within reason, do what you want and not worry what other people think, because otherwise, what's the point? So if that means staring at a bush to look at a bird, that's great. If I could say bush any more times during my stream, I'll do that. I'll just insert it. So I'm gonna do another song now, we're sticking to the animal theme. I did this the other day, and it's just a favourite of mine. I love it. It's a lullaby, but it's a lullaby with a bit of a twist. And if we were in a space all together, I would be asking you to make some animal noises during my song. And we'd do a little warm-up first, and I'd get you to make goat and dog noises. And I'd do it as well, because, I don't want to put anyone on the spot or anything. And there we go. So I'll leave that in your imagination. But if you want to bah, and odd is definitely good. Yeah, I like it. I agree. I agree with you, Ian. What am I saying? Oh yeah, I'm saying if you'd like to woof in the chat. That's a nice segue from being odd is good. If you'd like to woof and make what you believe are goat noises, go for it. This is Hush Little Baby. Dear me. Ooh. Oh, I think I was about to start in the wrong key. It's never good. That sounds better. Dun 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 dun. Now hush, little baby, don't say a word. Papa's gonna buy you a mockingbird. If that mockingbird don't sing, Papa's gonna buy you a diamond ring. Oh, a diamond ring. Now, if that diamond ring is brass, Papa's gonna buy you a looking glass. If that looking glass gets broke, Papa's gonna buy you a billy goat. It's that bad. Meh. Maybe too sheepy. Meh. It's better. Meh. Boo-wow-wow, 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 boo-wow-wow. Now if that billy goat don't pull, Papa's gonna buy you a cotton bull. If that cotton bull turn over, Papa's gonna buy you a dog named Rover. Oh, a dog named Rover. A woof woof, yay! A woof woof, a woof woof, meh. Woo! Boo, 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 boo. Sweetest baby, now Papa's gonna buy you a horse and cart. If that horse and cart fall down, you'll still be the cutest baby in town. You'll still be the cutest baby in town. Still be the cutest baby in town. Dum da dum da dum da dum dum da dum da dum da dum dum da dum da dum da dum da dum da dum. Thank you for joining in on the chat. What a joy! Yay! Bush, bush, rough. Nay, I like nay. We can go for nay as well. I don't know. I made a really weird noise in the middle. I'm not sure what animal that was. Maybe that's for another song. So actually, I'm gonna just tell you a little bit about a project that I'm doing, and then leave you with a final video. So thank you so much for joining me this afternoon, this morning, wherever you are. It's been a pleasure, and thank you for your animals. Thank you, Ian. Whimsy is a good word. Getting distracted by a nice word. Wow, easily distracted. So I am doing a few exciting and different things. So I'm creating a solo show. So obviously I gig like this as a solo performer, but I also am writing a piece of gig theatre, which is about the sea, and in particular my relationship to the sea and our oceans. And I haven't been able to visit the sea in a long time because of lockdown here in Glasgow. But what I have been able to do is talk to a lot of people who work in coastal communities in Glasgow and across Scotland as well, because we don't have the coast right here. We've got the Clyde that then leads out to the west coast. And I've been talking to people who work in marine conservation and do awesome stuff like reintroduction of particular species who are maybe cornerstone species. And if you're interested to have a listen, I've done all the underscore and created a podcast that's called Sea Gazing. And in that, we have these interviews, there's some chilled music, and we generally have a nice time and talk to really lovely, passionate people who are into looking after our oceans. So I started that in the autumn of last year, and I'm going to be continuing with the next season in spring. And then hopefully it will be a nice forward to when I go out and I'm able to tour my solo show, which is going to be called Sea Song. And my next album is also tied into this theme. So yeah, it's exciting. I feel excited. So yeah, Sea Gazing, you can find it via my website. Oh, Alex has said something. Yeah. It's been really, really challenging not being able to get to the sea. I think maybe for some people it's different things. Maybe for some people it's not, maybe living in a place where there aren't enough trees, or a river. We have trees and river. But yeah, the ocean is a really, really particular thing for me, like perspective and space and connectedness. So I'm going to leave you with a track that's called 1919, that's actually written about a really particular incident that happened here in Scotland, just off the coast of Lewis, which is called the Isle Air disaster, where sadly men coming back from war were all on a ship coming home to their loved ones, and their ship sank because we have some really treacherous rocks here in Scotland. So it's quite a mellow lead out of the show. It's been absolutely wonderful having you all here. Thank you so much. And hopefully we'll have a chat somewhere else during the rest of this, well, the end of today for Folk Alliance International. And I'm going to chat to you now in the chat. This is 1919.
ship to come